straight playground old school there, partner.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Outside, George. Allen, a screen on Harris. And George, here we go. No good with the elbow jumper. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Freak missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Stuckey against Jackson. Stuckey kicks to Hill. And too long on the shot. Detroit leading by 9. And a wide open look for Freak. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And now, let's do it. We go. East base.
And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Greg. I mean, they are special. Special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Miami's checked in for Indiana. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Rodney Stuckey. Now here's Freak. He dishes it to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. There's Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Pacers trail by 12. The shot by George, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got his second bucket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The dish to Freak for the 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Hill passes to Mahinmi. There's a screen. Pick up by Hill. Mahinmi dishes to George. He feeds it to Mahinmi, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Jackson kicks to Harris. Now the pass to Freak from past the arc. Another three for Detroit.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here is George. 5 points in the game. The 11-footer. That doesn't go either for George.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And Drummond kicks to Harris. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Outside Jackson. Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And now, let's hear it for your Peacemates.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Harris. Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Hill comes in for Turner, and it's C.J. Miles in for Paul George. Then for the Pistons, Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Harris. Now here's Drummond. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. Freak kicks to Jackson. Good on the triple. And the Pistons lead by 16.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here is Mahinmi. 9 points last game. And here's Miles outside. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
And that one's good. Freak.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Hill against Jackson. And the shot falls short this time.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. That one misses. Pacers trail by 19. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Stuckey. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd bucket of the tonight. Rivers against Hill. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. He's looking for Mahinmi and finds him. Clock at 6. It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. And the basketball. Hill. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rivers kicks to Freak. Pass to Rivers. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stuckey kicks to Hill. Now, here's Mahinmi. Defense is right there. And the shot is good. Mahinmi's got 6. Here's Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Morris with the screen for Freak. It's stolen by Mahinmi. It's blocked.